this one's not going to be sharp enough, I will get it to that serrated right there. Okay, also, before you start cutting it off, right behind this fin right here, okay, and the jaw, this is all called the saddle, alright? Right behind that, give it a cut, okay? But not all the way through, just that far, okay? Then, you start just like you would do a fillet. Now you gotta remember the bones are right in the middle. So when you start cutting, my idea is to go above the bones, alright? So I'm not hearing any bones hitting yet. And I'm getting the right amount of cut on there, especially once I start going further. See, I felt myself going into bone, so I turned my knife up just a little bit to come off that bone line. And you got to kind of stay on that bone line so you get as much meat off of it as possible. Hear that?
Yeah.
I just went through the bone. Well, as you get further to the head, kind of start getting into more bone. But that's what you'll take out. We'll just have to use a pair of pliers. I'll show you how to do it with pliers to take the pin bones out. The more you get towards the head, the more bony it is. I haven't done this for, about 3 or 4 years, breaking down a whole fish. So let's see how I did. So that's good. Now, you see the bones that I avoided? And again, closer to... Ouch, bitch.
What you get?
The fish bit me. Once you get closer to the head, you got more bones. So right there on the edge, you can just cut that little piece off. And then what I'll show you in a minute how to find these pin bones and how to pull them out. You know, when you're doing this, every time you see a bone, go ahead and pull it away from the table. Even though you're going to rinse the fillet after you're done. But you see, I kind of stayed right on that bone structure. See right there? And that's the idea. This belly fat, I'm going to end up using for something, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and take the belly off, even though, you see where the bones are? Is there a spoon over there? Okay. Like, I remember how I made those quenelles? Okay. Using up scrap. Another thing that you can do to use all the fish, you just take your spoon and scrape that. Okay? So then you got pure meat there. Because all we really want to save is the carcass to make stock with. Now you can lift this up and you can get in here and scrape out a little bit more meat. Okay? You kind of want to scrape out as much as you can, but you know, once you start getting into a lot of bones, don't worry about it. Cheek meat, salmons don't have a whole lot. Okay? This one in particular doesn't have shit. Not really. So I'm going to set that off to the side, because, again, I'll show you how to find and pull these out. Let me cut the other side off real quick. You always want to start at the tail end when you're doing this. Again, come up and cut the saddle down. Try not to go too far this way with it. Okay. I'm going to go down until I feel that bone, okay? Then I'm just going to start turning my knife around up on it. Let's see if I can't get a little bit better the same. See, I'm taking the whole belly right now because that's also an option. I just want to show you both ways. I didn't hit a single bone yet. Just now. You always hit it with a bone. There's no avoiding it. Better you, about the same. Really. Try and, keep an eye on bones, which I'm going to end up pureeing that anyways, so the bones puree in it, which isn't a bad thing, as long as they're pureed. I was just kind of going slow just to show you that once you really figure out how to do it, you can go as quick as you want.